How does the saying go? Oh yeah, Jorgel Kivanok, Hunchvanch. For those of you watching that have never seen one of my videos, that means good morning, basically, in Hungarian. And, you know, it's 52 degrees out right now at 6:11 in the morning. And here I am having my morning cup of joe in this little coffee cup I bought that says Wild Camping since 1978. And I knew this cup was going to come in useful for something, you know, but today is I wouldn't necessarily classify today as a special day, but today's going to be a nice day. Today I'm going to go and I'm starting the morning. I'm waking up bright and early as I normally do, but I'm going to a special place. I'm going to this beautiful meandering tranquil river that enters into Payette Lake here in I guess I'm in central Idaho. The town of McCall. I'm at Ponderosa State Park. And my sister and her wonderful brother-in-law are tucked away back in the camper, and I slept out in the tent last night. But I'm all loaded up and ready to go, and I'm going for a beautiful, beautiful paddle in the river. And it's the tranquility of the morning that I really want to capture. With all the tourists. And it was a nice experience, but it was warm and glare on the water and what have you. You go there at the first light of day, and it's really, really it's really, really early in the morning. It's really, really tranquil. So I'm gonna go, and I'm hoping to see a moose. I hear moose come down there in the mornings to drink water from the forest. So with that being said, let's get the show on the road. Just as I had hoped. Look at this. There is an empty parking lot, and yesterday this parking lot was full. So it is brisk this morning. Temperature probably about 50, 55, something like that. And here we go, as the saying goes. All right, let's get out there. I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to do a nice paddle, probably the better part of an hour, and then head back for some brekkie. Wow, talk about beautiful. It really is. It is just fantastic. I'm probably only about 15 minutes in, but I've got this entire paradise to myself. Absolutely beautiful. And you know, as I stand here on this paddleboard, whoa, I gotta remember that it wasn't easy learning how to do this, but once you learn, it is it's not too difficult. You just got to be careful and try to maintain your balance. So I'm going to paddle for a while, and then we'll head back. All right, there's my first friend of the morning, and you probably can't see him or her that well, but just off in the distance, right on the bank, sitting on a log, is a bald eagle. Will you look at that? Wow. I'm going to try there, right across the water. Right across the water, the bald eagle is flying. Beautiful, up into a tree. Maybe I'll get a view up there. Well, there is the eagle. Look at that. And oh, just sitting up there on the branch here in the beautiful morning. And maybe I'll be able to zoom in a little bit when I'm editing the video. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, goodness. Really, really a sight to behold. Almost as if he's posing for me. Well, I've come to a fork in the river, and I've come to learn that that fork in the river means this island. If you were to look at a map of Payette Lake up on the north end, you'd see the river that I'm on that floats into the lake, and there is the island. So you come to the fork, so to speak, and you can go left or right, and you can continue on past the island, or you can turn around and do a loop and then head back, which is what I'm gonna do. I've come around the other end of the island here, as you can see, and there's some logs and branches coming out. But if I were to go left, I would continue up the river. But if I take my right here, I'll head back towards the parking area, which is what I'm gonna do. Here's another beautiful reflection. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. What a way to start a day, coming out on a paddleboard or coming out on the water, regardless of whether it's a paddleboard, a canoe, a kayak, or even an inner tube. Look at that, just beautiful. GoPro, stop recording. It's almost like you're upside down as you're floating along here. Look at that. Look at that reflection. It's like those trees are just going right down into the water. Wow. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I am rounding the bend to the parking area. As a matter of fact, I can see the parking area off in the distance. And it's been a beautiful morning. Really, really a special morning. And as you can see, I've made it back here to the parking area as I try to manage with the ore and record at the same time. And you know, in doing so, if you look off in the distance, there's a woman who's setting up some camera equipment to do some photography, and I'll probably say good morning to her. But you know, those of you that watch my videos, you know that I talk about, you know, meeting somebody and, you know, the whole online dating scene and that kind of stuff. But ultimately, you know, this is the best way to meet somebody. It's just out in life, you know, to just say good morning and how are you, and you never know what a simple greeting is going to do. That could be my future wife for all I know. She could be the next, no, she could be Mrs. Hall. There is no next. But anyway, have a beautiful day. Take care.